Dude, what are your thoughts on the S3?
It's cool, I guess.
I mean, I like it.
All right, so the Sony A7S3, the long-awaited camera, has dropped today, and Aidan and myself, being Sony shooters, we were pretty excited, kind of nerded out over this one, and we're going to give you our filmmakers' first reactions to this big new camera. All right, Aidan, what'd you think?
Dude,
I don't know what to think.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm happy, but I'm also kind of disappointed. Not gonna lie. I mean, we waited for this camera for like
Forever.
literally 4 years.
It doesn't shoot RAW, but I like that it shoots 4K 120, 1080 240, right?
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
But there's no RAW capabilities, and Canon R5 is out here shooting like 8K RAW. But it also overheats.
Yeah, that's true. Sony made that a point to mention that it does
Yeah,
not
they
overheat.
did do a little jab.
We should go through the specs, like just
Let's go through the specs.
Let's go through
All right.
the specs.
So,
All right, so it has 12 megapixels.
12 megapixel photos,
Yep, full
Not-
frame.
full frame.
So UHD at 4K 120.
I like that.
10-bit 422 internal, and then 16-bit raw output.
Which, if you don't know what that means, it's like when you record the video to like an external recorder, not internally in the camera. No 4K RAW is kind of.
That's what kind
That's
of killed me.
disappointing.
That's kind of what killed me. I was like,
I was a little upset. Not gonna lie. Really wanted 4K RAW.
I mean,
And shooting RAW is like you just get more
color depth,
bit depth,
depth.
capabilities. I mean, it's just like it's like a RAW photo. Like you can do more with a RAW photo than you can a JPEG photo. Same thing
Right.
for video.
Right. But they do say that there's like a new color science that does kind of intrigue me.
Yeah, they did say there's like a new color science where you can almost. It seemed like you could put like a LUT in camera or something.
Yeah, that was something else I think. So like
they
have like an option now where you can, like, let's say you're previewing your footage on a shoot, you shoot like S-Log3, S-Log2, you can see what the shot looks like already graded, so you don't have to like go into post, obviously, like,
Right.
you know,
Saves a lot of time.
yeah. So
That's a new feature that I didn't even think about.
I actually like that a lot.
Also, it has a flip out screen for you vloggers, and
Thank God, dude.
which is kind of nice. So a flip out screen is nice for vlogging because like right now, Aidan and I cannot see what the camera looks like.
Yep.
And that would be
I
nice.
probably look terrible.
He usually does.
Yep. So it'd be nice to see how terrible I look.
Yeah.
It's always
Terrible in 4K.
There we go. Let's go.
So I think we're excited about this camera because the low light capabilities are going to be insane.
Yeah. They
As
did
was the
mention-
S2.
Right. They said that you can push it higher, even though it's the same amount of, what is it, like, they said almost basically
Like
500,000
500.
ISO,
Yeah.
like, which I think is the same as the S2, but you can still push it to, like, let's say, you know, what Chris said was like 50,000, and still
Right.
like the footage is still usable, which is a huge deal.
Right.
I mean, obviously, what's the point of having an ISO at 500,000 if it's not usable? So
True.
you can get those, I guess, really, at least what Chris was saying, really nice slow motion shots in minimal light, like literally just absolute darkness,
Which is
very
insane.
clutch. Very
Which
clutch.
it was really cool because they had Chris Burkhardt, my favorite photographer. They had him like a movie video that he made with a bunch of other filmmakers.
A movie video?
Movie video.
A movie video photo.
Movie film video that he filmed. It looked like it was made by him. I'm guessing edited by his team or something. Really cool, and it had him and a bunch of other filmmakers kind of using the camera in real life situations. And they really emphasized the low light capabilities, and the ending shot of like the tightrope walker with the moon at night was really cool.
Insane.
I'll try to link that below that video if I can find it, but it was really cool, worth a watch. Yeah, Sony's out here trying to make moves. They definitely took a jab at Canon, and they're like, hey, our camera's not going to overheat. They did, what did they say? They got a new SD card?
So yeah, the new SD card, it's an CFX Express Type A cards. So you used to have these old cards that the CFX, I think they were Type B, that were like huge, like probably, like 4 SD cards. And so now I think it's basically the same size as an old, normal regular SD card, but still can
just
hold
has like
and deal with the read and write space and processing power of that.
Which is huge when you're like taking video of like 4K 120.
Plus you don't have to get all those other fucking,
Right.
That's big. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. They
Sure.
definitely upped it on that. And apparently the autofocus on this is actually going to be good, because I can tell you from experience, using an A7S2 at a concert was horrible for autofocus.
Yeah.
Aidan here was using manual focus in concerts, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how you're doing that.
The entire first year of my career, all manual focus.
And he's like, yeah, I shoot in manual focus. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't know how you did it, but that's great to hear that they got a better autofocus sensor, because that was the biggest thing that I didn't like about it, was it didn't have great autofocus.
I think there was talk about, I heard people say about rumors, but I'm not sure. I don't want to say this is factual or if this could happen, but they're potentially talking about how, software updates, like when they first released the camera, those are the specs it'll come out with, where I'm not sure if this is even possible, but like with software updates, it could potentially shoot raw.
Oh.
With like a firmware update, or like.
That'd be cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's possible or if that's just fake news or whatever, but.
Fake news in the nerdy camera industry.
Yeah, who knows? But that would be cool if they could. Also, I think for sure they're probably gonna do, whether it was with the cards or whatever. I think because they still are probably working on some firmware updates or something that behind the scenes that we're not aware of. That.
They didn't talk about a release date, did they?
No, they did not.
They didn't talk about a release date.
I think you could probably buy it now. No.
Yeah, I mean, we were on B&H and it looked like Aidan could buy it if he wanted to, but does it say pre-order or buy? Pre-order. It says pre-order, but it doesn't give you like a date. Aidan might just buy it right here on the spot.
$3,500 real quick.
But yeah, so as someone like Aidan and I don't know about Aidan, but as somebody like myself that shoots both photo and video, and I'd like to say I'm like pretty well versed in both, I don't think I could use this camera for photo. 12 megapixels is like cool, but like I like having.
It's not cool.
It's not cool.
It's not cool at all. Don't say it's cool.
It's not cool.
12 megapixels is not.
That's like nothing.
For
That's
photos,
like an iPhone.
It's like an iPhone probably eventually. There are smartphones that shoot better than.
Yeah, and like it's
that's insane.
And like we both shoot video and photo. I like my Sony A7R3 because I can shoot both photo and video very well.
Yeah.
Does it have the low light capabilities that this camera will have? No.
That's why I'm surprised with the R, because my R3, does so well. I feel like the science should be. I know it doesn't do as well with low light, which is probably the whole point of the S3.
Right.
But still, I feel like they could have gone 24 megapixels.
Right.
I don't know.
It seems like this is a strictly video camera,
For
and there's
sure.
no they didn't care.
Low light video. They're trying to own the space for
Right. For the next
3-4
years.
concert photography, videography.
Yeah, if you're gonna use this camera, it'd be like concerts and like night travel videos.
I can't even imagine. I guess just night events.
Like they're gonna own the
Which
space.
is good for us, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, both of us shooting concerts all the time. This would be great. But at the same time, these artists are gonna be like, "Yo, snap a photo," and then it's gonna be like, "Hey,
bad.
I can't crop this photo because if I do, it's gonna look like crap." Like,
yeah, true.
that's the one thing. It just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be jumping at the bit to buy it.
I don't know. I honestly probably will, just because of the flip out screen. What?
He's always like,
"Oh, that's not what I do."
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think. Well, I have the S2, so obviously it's an update from the S2. I'll probably sell my S2.
Yep.
And then use that money to buy the S3, and obviously it's an upgrade. I think the flip out screen for sure is
That's a
big thing.
Yeah.
And
if you have an R3
potential.
and an S3, if you have an R3 and an S3 in your bag, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you've got both, like,
Yeah, you got
video and photo.
Perfect.
um,
I don't know, but I don't know if they touched on this. I think they talked about previously in rumors. I don't think they mentioned it about the ISO for like S-Log or S3 could go down to like
Yeah, what they
400.
say. Yeah, which is crazy because like normally you can't do that.
No, you got
You needed like an ND filter.
Yeah, my S2 standard like default was like 1600 ISO, so it'd be daytime and like
Super bright.
nope, ND filter. You gotta crank that thing down.
So you don't really.
But I'm not sure if that's actually what they implemented. I don't know. They didn't say anything. I don't remember saying anything.
But overall, I mean, it's a great, cool camera. I'm excited about the 4K 120. I wish it had better photo capabilities.
I think personally they went all out on making it the best 4K possible.
Yeah.
Like with the best 4K specs possible, not like half-assing it, you know?
Right.
They said it's, you know, what did they say? Like they don't cut any corners as far as like digital, you know, stitching or like even the megapixels, like it all is all clean.
Right.
You know, they said they don't.
Like they claim this is going to be like the best 4K video resolution like
which
possible.
is probably better if you have the best 4K, like, and it's not, because who needs 8K right
my
now? Like
computer
when you're
would
gonna crop
die.
it, you're gonna compress it to 4K anyways.
Right.
So honestly, that's probably better, even though it's not raw. It's still probably more ideal to have the best 4K and 120. With such, they didn't mention if it crops though. That could be a game.
Yeah, they didn't mention if it crops. I gotta think
I don't know if it crops.
that it doesn't.
Did they say it crops?
I don't think they talked if it crops or not. If
They might have a little bit. I don't remember. We should probably get that.
Yeah, we should probably.
We should probably figure out what, you know.
But overall, it's a very interesting camera.
Yeah, like I wish we could watch it again. We can watch it again, can't we?
It's the modern age. We can do anything.
It's true.
That was our Filmmakers react to the new Sony A7S3. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I personally, I don't think I'm gonna get the camera, but that's just me. Aidan?
I potentially probably will. Down the road, I don't know. Maybe they elaborate a little more,
If he gets the camera and it's badass,
we'll probably have to do a shoot. We'll show you how it is once I get it.
Yeah, once he gets it, we'll do like a live reel.
Yeah, we'll have to see what it is. We'll compare it to the S2 or like the Canon EOS R.
Yeah, if we can get our hands on an R5 and an S3,
that'd be solid.
But thank you for watching. If you like this video, do all those stupid, annoying things that YouTubers tell you to do. And all right, see you later. Cool. Anything else you want to say before I turn it off?
No. I don't know. I don't know.